Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and now I want to talk about our weak leadership, and it's let's take a seat here, concentrate here. Uh, what I've been watching, well, I'll put it this way: leadership. You get leadership from someone with experience. Now, they the people that think they have leadership, their experience consists of administrative stuff, and so they think they got experience. And what we're going through with this virus thing is not administrative problems, and it's not economic problems that they tend to try to tell us what it is. And so their experience means little. Another very important part of leadership is wisdom. And that's the part that they're really lacking on. And they don't have the foresight to understand what's going on because they're so focused on administrative stuff. Well, this is what it works on paper. And so then we will do it like it's supposed to be done on paper. And because, like I say, they don't have the experience with it and they don't realize that paper doesn't work on this. Okay. The problem is they're coming up with all kinds of really cool things to do. The social distancing is a good practice for this pandemic. That's what it is. It's a lousy practice when you are trying to get relationships, when you're trying to acquire a relationship. You don't do that 6 foot away. And so they want you to do the social distancing. And then they complicate it by adding more disciplines to it, leading it for you to believe you're the one that's at fault, and you're not. Now, this is a strong individual. A strong individual makes these determinations, and a strong individual would see social distancing. I mean, you can't see it, but there's nobody out here. I'm doing a lot of social distancing. And, but the thing is, we have a life to live. And this is the part they think they can dictate our lives, and they can't. And it's going to get worse. I've been hearing reports already about, well, you can't get in groups of more than 10. What are you going to get at 10 people? 10 people, you're not practicing social discipline. So, and then now I've heard they arrested 4 people. Well, they didn't arrest them, they ticketed them. They can't arrest you because they're letting everybody out of jail. So they've got these real cool plans, but they don't understand that the people aren't. You can't do this for a prolonged period of time. That's why when President Bush, and now he may not have the experience, but he's got a load of wisdom that he got from experience. And but he mentioned, well, we'll try to get things back going about Easter. Well, he's thinking, because that's about right. And now, but the states have decided they're going to do it, well, through the end of April. I've heard through the end of May. These people aren't thinking too good. And what these politicians are thinking of is that $2 trillion. They want some of that money, and they're thinking money is going to fix the problem. And the problem hasn't even started yet. The pandemic has started, but the problems that are going to come about because of bad management is going to become really bad. So you need, and that leadership goes for you. You're in this leadership thing. They think that they're going to do all the leadership. It doesn't work that way. We are individuals. This isn't a communist country. We are not one of many. We are a bunch of individuals. And they seem to have forgotten that. And you're going to have to keep that in mind because you've got to do your leadership. And man, and I've talked about leadership so much. Prepping is part of leadership, having everything that you need so then you can deal with problems. This is something that the government can't do that. They can only do that like in a communist country or dictatorship, stuff like that, because they're treating everybody as a whole. They know they're going to lose so many people, and they're going to use force to make everybody do what they want them to do. Man, I've got hundreds of videos talking about the little things that you need to do, and you should have already done this stuff. Now, just because you haven't doesn't mean that you're out of luck. Now, this is where your experience, your wisdom needs to come in. Because, okay, like buying guns, I'm not going to tell you to go buy a gun. Because if you haven't got a gun by now and haven't figured out how to use it, that's where the experience is. You don't know. Now's not a good time to go buy a dumb gun. You've got more problems that you're going to have to deal with besides the security aspect, personal security and security of your family. Now's not the time to go buy food. This is stuff you should have done already. I made a video talking about do as you're told. You will be falling in that bracket. People that do as they're told is because they're not prepared. They don't have other options. So that means you have to do as you're told because somebody's already thought this stuff out for you. You just got to hope that they thought it out correctly. And so watch your leadership because your leadership is very weak at the state level and very weak in the city level, and the county level. These people are going to be making a lot of bad decisions, and these bad decisions could turn into life and death decisions. And I'm not talking about pandemic stuff. I'm talking about they're not going to handle things properly because they don't have the experience or the wisdom to think this thing out properly and have the foresight to know there's things that need to be done ahead of time, not reacting to problems. That's what you're going to be doing, is you're going to be reacting to problems. When you're prepared, you don't react to problems, you look for options. Don't fall into what they're doing, and that is reacting. You're not going to do good when you react to a problem. Anyway, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com.